Hi friends, welcome to the presentation. The name of the invention I am going to present before you is electricity generation from sea waves. As the name itself denotes, it's a device which is meant for the production of electricity from sea waves. The device have a number of features of its own. First of all, it is the only device I think which utilizes the vertical as well as horizontal motion of the waves. The second feature of the device is that it absorbs vertical motion of the waves at different points. Thirdly, it is capable of producing uniform and continuous supply of electricity. The device is free from natural calamity also, because in case of tsunami or rough sea, the device can be rolled back to a safer place on shore. It is economical also, because all the parts are placed within 50 meters from the shore, so it is very much easy to maintain as well as to construct the device. The device can be fixed at different points in accordance with the recession and advance of sea in different seasons of the year. Moreover, it may be the first of its kind to utilize compressed air technology for the production of electricity. Let us go to the different parts of the device. At the top left of the device, we can find three horizontally placed air pumps which are mainly meant to absorb the horizontal motion of the waves. The pistons of these horizontally placed pumps are connected to a rack, and the other end of the rack is connected to the vertically placed pumps. Below the upper rack, which is indicated as green, we can find the vertical pumps which are mainly meant to absorb the vertical motion of the waves. Among these 5 vertically placed pumps, 3 are air pumps which pump air, and other 2 are hydraulic device which is mainly meant to keep the level of sea. Below this vertically placed pump, we can find the buoy which is cylindrical in its form, and the upper and lower portion of the buoy we can find 2 flat panels which are meant to absorb the horizontal motion of the waves. The flat panels rotate in its axis and form 2 important positions. One is that of open mouth position and another is that of arrow like position. The transformation from open mouth position to arrow like position happens within split seconds. The blue colored part is a platform in which the lower rack, pinion and spline shaft is arranged, and this part can move up and down, and they will be always on par with the buoy, and in accordance with the motion of the buoy it will also goes up and down. Above the blue colored platform we can find 2 inverted hydraulic devices. The main purpose of these devices are to lift the platform up and down in accordance with the motion of the buoy at the front. Here we can find 2 counterweights. These weights are having the same weight as that of the blue colored platform. The main purpose of these counterweights are to lift the blue colored platform up and down and to facilitate this up and down motion of the platform. In the absence of this counterweight, it will be very difficult for the hydraulic device to lift the blue colored platform up and down. These are rack-like rails on which the entire device can move towards the sea and away from the sea in accordance with the recession and advance of sea in different seasons. So, in accordance with the sea's position, where the waves are powerful as well as plentiful, we can place the entire device on that particular portion. These are the parts which can be located or placed far away from the sea at a safe place, and the lower part is which is indicated in red color is an air chamber which is mainly meant to keep the compressed air, and above that we can find a regulator. The main purpose of this regulator is to inject air in an alternate manner into the two cylinders of a compressed air powered engine above that. And when air is injected alternatively into the two cylinders of this compressed air powered engine, the pistons of this engine moves up and down, and this up and down motion of the pistons are converted into the rotary motion with the help of this crankshaft, and the crankshaft is connected to a generator. This is the view of the device from different sides. When we fix the device on the bed of the sea, it will look like this. It has to be fixed about 20 or 30 meters from the shore of the sea. The rack-like rails connect the shore and sea portion, and the legs of the rack-like rails have to be fixed firmly on the bed of the sea. The device is rolling from the shore to the sea. The buoy is coming down on the surface of water, and now the cylindrical buoy is on the surface of water, and the flat panels above and below are opening up to open mouth position. Now the cylindrical buoy is moving up and down in accordance with the up and down motion of seawater, and it is absorbing the up and down motion. When the buoy is moving up and down, it pushes air from the air pumps above, and this air goes to the shore where the air chamber is kept. Now it is receiving the horizontal motion. Now the buoy is pushed horizontally by the waves which is lashing to the shore. Now it has reached about 3 meters. Now the open mouth position has immediately turned to arrow-like position, and the buoy and the flat panels are again reaching to its former position. The buoy and panels are again returning back to its former position, and the flat panels are again opening up, and horizontal waves comes at least once in 10 seconds, and up to that time the buoy is receiving the up and down motion of sea waves or seawater, and is moving up and down, pushing out the air inside the air pumps. When the buoy is moving to and fro, the vertical pumps also accompany with the buoy just above that. Again horizontal waves are coming and pushing the buoy from open mouth position to arrow like position, and water will get deflected to up and down position or above and below this buoy, and it is again coming to the former position, opening up open mouth position. Now we can see how the horizontal pumps are working. When the buoy is horizontally moving, the pumps which are above, that will also be pushed by the same force. And in order to convert the rack mechanism, there is a spline shaft as well as a internal spline again. Now we can see the buoy which is moving up and down, and along with that buoy the blue platform is also moving up and down. Otherwise, in the hinge joint which connect this buoy and the rack, there is possibility for folding in that hinge joint. In order to avoid that, the buoy as well as platform must keep on par with each other, and they must be at equal heights from the seabed. It is facilitated by two hydraulic devices which are near to this vertical pumps. Now again we can see waves coming to the shore and pushing the buoy. Then the rack will rotate a pinion inside the platform. This pinion rotary motion is converted or transmitted to about 5 meters above the sea level with the help of the spline shaft. The rotary motion of this spline shaft is again converted into the to and fro motion or linear motion with the help of a rack, and it is this rack which push the horizontal pumps above. If you don't want to use the rack pinion as well as spline shaft for the transmission of energy vertically upwards, there is another important device which can be utilized for the transmission of power to the horizontal pumps. Here, instead of using spline as well as a rack and pinion, we are using a pendulum like lever which is hanging from about 6 meters from the sea level. There is an axis at the apex portion of this lever, and the power is given at the lower end of this lever. The middle portion is connected to the piston of the pumps. So when waves are lashing to the shore, this pendulum like lever is pushed to the left hand side, and the horizontal pumps are getting its energy to push the air outside. And other processes are also very much the same as that of other mechanism, but in this case we can surely avoid the spline, the rack and pinion. Now we can find the portions which are kept on the shore, and compressed air is inside this red colored chamber, and from there the compressed air is inserted or injected into the two cylinders of this compressed air powered engine with the help of a regulator, which in turn inject the air in an alternative manner, and the up and down motion of the piston of this air powered engine is converted into rotary motion with the help of a crankshaft. Let me to summarize the working of the device with the help of this diagram. On the right hand most portion we can find the vertical pumps. When the sea waves or sea water goes up and down, the pistons moves up and down and push air. This air goes to a chamber which is kept on the shore, and when the waves are lashing to the shore, the horizontal pumps work and push air out of that cylinder, and all this air comes to this chamber where compressed air is kept, and the pressure inside this compressed air chamber is very high, and from here air comes to a regulator, and inside this regulator this compressed air is alternatively injected into the two cylinders of an air powered engine, and the pistons move up and down in an alternate manner, and this up and down motion of the pistons are converted into rotary motion with the help of a crankshaft, and the crankshaft is connected to an electricity generator, and when it is rotating, electricity is produced inside this generator. Hi friends, thus we have come to the end of the presentation. I am an individual inventor. I have applied for the patent for the invention through this PCT route, and I have some difficulty in commercializing the product as I am lacking the material basis for the commercialization of the product. So I am waiting for some companies who are interested in my technologies, and they can reach me through either through email or through my telephone number which is given here, and expecting your cooperation. Thank you very much for watching this video.